officially, they're too big to be human, so they've been ruled non-human. I believe they deserve further study because I truly believe these remains are human. And what we've got here is portions of a very, very large skull. So we've got some of this agatized fat or brain material that neatly matches the inside of the cranial case. We've got the right and left mastoids. We've got a single very large molar. And then we've got an arch that appears to be intact, but everything is roughly 2.5 times the size of normal.
And where was this found?
In the Salinas River. So this is a section of river that stretches about 100 yards by about 40 yards wide, where each of these pieces came from. The river's known for its fossils, and it's just littered with bone. I mean, the more you walk it, people hike it every day looking for fossilized shark's teeth. They're one of the more common fossils you find in there are petrified teeth. We find petrified wood, we find whale vertebrae and bones all the time, and every form of shell you could imagine. Fossilized corals, fossilized clams, oysters, you name it. Anything that's lived in the ocean can be found there. The conditions in that basin are absolutely ripe for bone to survive and become fossil.
And this area is just north of the Channel Island.
Yes, it's in San Luis Obispo County, this section of the river. The river is the only river in California that runs north, northward, so it runs from south to north. It's very unique in the Americas, really, for rivers to do that. But the river cuts through a lot of ancient bentonite sand and debris, which is just ripe with sea calcium, and it's for that reason that all the bones, pretty much everything that dies in there becomes a fossil. It's one of the best fossil collecting areas you could possibly go to, which is why it's so popular with people for collecting fossils.
Also this area then is near Santa Barbara, not too far.
Yes,
from there.
it's just about an hour's drive north of Santa Barbara.
So this could be the same people, the same giants. Who were on Catalina Island, the Channel Island.
Absolutely, and the giants were talked about by the tribes in Northern California, Oregon, all the way, especially the Bay Area and the Santa Barbara Channel Islands down through the, all of the tribes, tell of the same, the same stories. So it's a very interesting piece. It, in my opinion, deserves further study.
Should we have a closer look
And,
at this? Can you just describe, can you see the size of that compared to the skull?
To a normal adult. And
That is
And then
remarkable.
if you look at the mastoid, it's the same thing. You can actually see the ear, the ear canal here. And while the state was so quick to say because of the sheer size it's not human, I argue with that decision because I have looked at either physical specimens of skulls or booked photographs of every type of creature that can be found there in the fossil record.